Hey, welcome back to Pick It. Let's quickly recap our recent NBA player picks and parlay results. Yesterday we managed to recover some of our recent losses, so let's dive in. We hit 5 winners but took a loss on 2 player picks, resulting in a solid day. Unfortunately, our parlay was a loser. Either way, it feels good to get back on winning terms. Now let's dive into today's action. Our first game is Magic versus the Wizards. For the latest form, Magic is by far the stronger team, winning 4 of their last 5 games. For the Wizards, it's 5 losses. Going off head-to-heads, the over game total has hit in 7 of their 11 matchups. Also, Wizards +7. 5 spread is covered in 8 of them. I know the form tells a different story, but the Wizards' money line has also come in 60% of the matchups. Obviously, we don't think it's worth the risk. However, the Wizards' team total has hit in 9 of the 11 matchups, covering 80% of their last 5 games and a staggering 71% for the season. Maybe one to think about. A quick stat to consider before picking your player props. The Wizards are 30th in rebounds, while Magic is first in rebounds against. Keeping this in mind, we decided on taking Denny Avdija to stay under 8.5 rebounds. His season coverage is looking good, staying under 81% of the time. His latest form is stronger, as he only stayed under our line in 40% of his last 5. His head-to-heads give us more confidence, as he's only gone over our line in one of his 11 matchups, giving him a solid 91% cover rate. Now for the matchups between the Cavaliers and the Hawks. Cavaliers' form is slightly better than the Hawks, as they managed 3 wins in their last 5 compared to the Hawks' 2 wins. The strongest one from matchups is Cavs to hit over their team total, covering in 9 of their 11 games. Slightly below that is the over for the game total, hitting in 7 of the 11 matchups. The Hawks have managed their money line and over team total in 60% of matchups. All the team totals and game total to hit over have come in over 75% of their season's games. We would advise concentrating on the over markets with this one. Stats to consider for your player picks. Cavaliers are 12th in field goal percentage, while the Hawks sit 28th in field goal percentage conceded. Also, the Cavs are 7th in rebounds, while the Hawks are 23rd in rebounds against. All that being said, we don't like any player lines for this game. Let's have a look at the Clippers and Rockets game. Their latest form is identical, both winning 2 of their last 5 games. The Clippers are also clear matchup favorites, winning all 8 of their previous games in the last 2 seasons. Going off matchups, the Clippers have a 100% record in 8 games between the two. Staying with matchups, the team totals and game total are highly favorable to stay under. We haven't managed to find a player pick we like in this game either, so on to the next. Now for the Grizzlies versus the Sixers. Memphis's form of late isn't too appealing, winning only 1 of their last 5 matches. The Sixers have managed 3 in their last 5. The over game total, Grizzlies over team total, and Grizzlies +5. 5 have come in all 4 matchups between the two. The Sixers have managed over in 3 of their 4 matchups. Recent form, however, makes us second-guess this. We decided on taking 2 players in this game. First up, we have Vince Williams under 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He has managed this 76% of his season. His last 5 has also covered 80% of the time. We have no matchups to go off with this one. Our second pick, we went with Hield to stay under 22.5 points, rebound, and assists. Again, he has a solid season cover rate, hitting in 43 of his 63 games this season. His last 5 are solid, covering in all 5 games. And his matchups, he has managed to cover our line in all but 1 game. On to the Bulls and Jazz matchup. The Bulls' latest form is slightly stronger, winning 3 of their last 5. Utah has managed to win 2. For the last 2 seasons' matchups, the Bulls have won 4 of the 5 games between the two. For their matchups, Bulls -4.5, and their money line has hit 80% of the time, while the game total and both team totals have come in 60% of the time. A familiar face makes our player pick for this game. Kobe White to stay under 29.5 points and rebounds. With a 72% season coverage, 80% in his last 5, and 100% in all 4 matchups he's been involved in. To me, this one is always a bet worth taking. Now for the Bucks and Warriors game. Milwaukee's form is perfect of late, winning all 5 of their previous games. The Warriors have managed 3 wins. Both the game total and Bucks team total have gone over in 80% of matchups. Warriors have also managed over their team total 60% of head-to-heads, while both Bucks money line and spread line have a 60% hit rate as well. Again, we are not keen on any player for this one. If you're interested in this game, we suggest you consider these stats before picking your player. The Bucks are second in points and sixth in field goal percentage, while the Warriors are 19th in points allowed and 12th in field goal percentage allowed. You can also flip this to the Warriors' perspective. They are 7th in points, 16th in field goal percentage, and 2nd in rebounds. While the Bucks are 18th in points allowed, 11th in field goal percentage allowed, and 18th in rebounds against. Now for the OKC and Blazers matchup, OKC's form is marginally better, winning 3 of their last 5 games. The Blazers have managed just 2 wins in their last 5 games. OKC is also the matchup owners, winning all 11 games between the two in the last 2 seasons. Blazers plus 12 has come in 73% of matchups, while the game total and both team totals slightly favor under, covering 55% of the time. Again, you would have to keep the recent 4 in mind. Stats to consider for player picks. OKC is 4th in points and 2nd in field goal percentage, while Portland is 17th in points allowed and 26th in field goal percentage against. The Blazers are also 29th in points, while OKC is 3rd in points against. Due to player lines not being available at this time, we will update you on this game in the pinned comment. Our last matchup is between the Kings and Lakers. Lakers are better on latest form, winning 3 of their last 5 games, whereas the Kings have managed just 2 wins. Going off matchups, Kings plus 3, 5 Kings over team total, and their money line have hit over 70% of the time. Lakers have managed to stay under their team total in 6 of their 10 matchups. The game total sits at a 50-50 chance. Consider these stats for any player picks. Kings are 8th in points, while the Lakers sit at 20th in points against. The Lakers are 3rd in field goal percentage, while the Kings are 23rd in field goal percentage against. We had one pick for this game, Kevin Huerter, to go over 13.5 points and rebounds. His season is at a 50-50. But his last 5 he has looked strong, hitting our line 80% of the time. His matchups also helped this pick, covering in 7 of his 8 matchups against the Lakers. And that's it for today, folks. Please like and subscribe, and always remember there is risk with sports betting. We aim for profit in the long run. Stay safe and good luck with today's bets.